Okay guys, Jake Paul, Tommy Fury, KSI. What's actually next? We're going to talk about all of this. So, let's start off with the Jake Paul vs Tommy Fury bout. It was a big bout. All or nothing. The truth was revealed. Tommy Fury is our champion. It's looking like a rematch. Apparently, Tommy has said to Jake that they're open for a rematch now. Tommy's open to a rematch with Jake now that it went all 8 rounds. And I feel like Tommy didn't look great. He just looked better than Jake Paul. That's the issue. When he comes up against a better fighter, and that's not KSI, like so many people are saying. KSI is not a better fighter than Jake Paul. Jake Paul and KSI are about equally the same. This is why their bout needs to happen. And their bout is going to happen looking like December. We heard December, I believe 16th is when the bout's looking to happen. There's some rumours that Mums Taylor's flirting with the idea that it could be pushed to the summer, trying to do it for Tommy Fury, but I doubt that's going to happen. I feel like Jake Paul is going to try and secure that Tommy Fury fight first, and then he'll look to fight KSI, because both men are equal. Like, the only difference that you could say edged it was 3 reasons. Number 1, it was the jab of Tommy Fury. He was more active, throwing a lot more punches. The stats don't lie. You check the numbers, they're not lying. Tommy Fury he was more active. He just threw more punches. We know Jake's a counter-puncher, but Jake Paul throws more than his opponents. But coming up against a pro boxer who actually is active, he couldn't throw as much as he wanted to. He couldn't counter as much as he wanted to, because he knew I'd have a jab in my face, or it's hard to catch someone that's moving a lot. So what we saw from Tommy Fury was the stiff jab. We saw the stiff jab, and we saw lots of movement. And that's what you need against Jake Paul. You need a good jab, but you need to keep your movement up with this jab. You cannot just jab and then stand in front of Jake Paul. It's not going to work. You're going to have to move around, and that's what Tommy did. Tommy moved around the ring. He had a good jab, because Tommy's biggest asset, his greatest asset, is his jab. And he utilised that in this fight. And he said he's going to utilise it, and he did. Then we move forward to where he moved around the ring, and when he moved around the ring, his movement was good. He actually moved like a boxer. Everything he did, from his jab to his movement, everything he did, even some of the hooks he threw, the way he did it, he just did it like a boxer. But he did get caught a few times. You know, Jake Paul did catch him a few times, so he does need to watch out for that. But overall, Tommy got the win. He was more active. He did the jabs. He got the win. But then Jake Paul, KSI, Tommy Fury. We're hearing rumours that KSI needs to fight now a pro boxer. Understand, he does need to fight someone worthy pro boxer. Yes, he fought Luis Chris Pineda, but he was rubbish on the night. Yes, he made a comeback. Yes, he could fight JJ in the future. But that wouldn't test KSI. We need a fight that is actually going to fully test KSI. And that could be Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury did say that he's open to fighting KSI. That if the right offer came there, he would explore the idea and he'd be open to fighting JJ. So, I do feel like that could be a very good bout there. Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury now is, could fight KSI, if KSI beats Tommy Fury, that could give KSI the edge in there. Jake Paul, KSI bout, could be very, very interesting. But I don't think JJ should explore that route. I think Jake Paul should rematch Tommy Fury. I think that's the next step. And then KSI should look at another pro boxer, or should look at someone else. Maybe he should look at, he's had some talk with Joe Fournier. Maybe May 13th he fights Joe Fournier. That could be huge. Or why not he fight someone in this influencer scene who's actually good? Why not actually go for like a Salt Papi or someone? I think Salt Papi would lose to JJ, but JJ would give Salt Papi a very good go. Like, Salt Papi would give JJ a very good go, and it would be a tough fight. I don't think JJ's knocking out Salt Papi. I think he'd win on the, scorecards with that fight. So I think Jay just should explore a different route, not Tommy Fury, but you never know, Jake Paul did lose to Tommy Fury, so it could make up for an interesting matchup, KSI, Tommy Fury, but I think Jake Paul should do the rematch. And then you have KSI fight like Joe Fournier or someone else, and then we get the big bout that we've all been wanting, the KSI Jake Paul. But other than that, those are my thoughts on the Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight. Tommy Fury did well with his stiff jab. Jake Paul hit him a few times, but just wasn't active enough. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button and peace.